I'm going to show you how to use 3 iPad apps to accomplish a task that is a challenge for many students who struggle with reading and writing. The task is taking a quiz or filling out a worksheet. Some of our students have difficulty reading the questions on a quiz or with handwriting and spelling. With these apps, students can independently take a quiz, eliminating the need for an adult reader and scribe. I will first show you how they work with minimal explanation to demonstrate how fast the process is. So first, I open up an app called ReadIris, which is here. Take a picture of the quiz. It's processing. I'm going to send this to another app. The app is called ClaroPDF.
When Karana was building her house in chapter 12, the author writes, "In that time there were tall trees, but now..."
Now I'm going to write on the document. I can also draw on it if I had to. I can dictate using Siri. This is the answer to question number 1, period. So now I'll show you some more details. Before you begin exploring these apps, it's important to turn on the accessibility features on the iPad. One is Siri for speech to text, which is in your settings. You can see Siri here. Just turn that on if you have that on your iPad. And the other is text-to-speech, which is also in your settings. Under accessibility here and speak selection, I have it on here. You have some options as far as speaking rate, and I also suggest people turn this highlight words on as well so that it will highlight word by word. The first app that I will show you in more detail is called ReadIris. It costs $10.99 or $5.49 for 20 or more. It's an OCR app, or optical character recognition. And it converts documents to digitized text by having you first take a photo of the document with the iPad. Once the document is converted, you send it to ClaroPDF, which is an app that allows you to have selected text read back to you and also lets you type or write on the document. It's $2.99. So to begin, you open up your ReadIris app right here, and you tap the plus sign to create a new document. You have a choice. You can choose a picture of a document that you've already taken from your photos. You can take a picture, or you can pull a document from Google Docs. Picture by standing over your document, line it up, hold steady, take the picture. If you like the picture, tap Use Photo, bottom right. Here I'm going to tap OK, OK again, and then bottom right I'm going to tap on that box. Now I'm going to tap the top right arrow and choose A3 paper size. So now ReadIris has done its job, and we're ready to send this converted document over to ClaroPDF. We do that by tapping on the top right arrow icon right here and choose only selected pages instead of all pages, because you only want that one to go over. And then you're going to tap on Open in another application right here. So scroll through all of the apps that you have, and ClaroPDF is this red one here. Before I start, and you'll only have to do this once, I changed some of the settings. So look at the wheel, top left corner, and go to Settings. You can change the voice up here, of course. And here I want to tap on Speak on Tap, which is this one right here, and also Tapped Sentence. The other option that I choose is Word Trail down here. And highlight color, I'm choosing gray for now. So you're done with that, and I'll tap Done. So when a student wants to start listening to the text, you have three options. One is bottom center, there's a play and pause button, and I'll show you what happens when I tap that.
Name, date.
So that starts at the top of the document. You don't necessarily want that. Let's say the student wants to read from number 1. So because we changed that setting, when we tap on the when, it'll start reading.
When Kirana was building her house in chapter 12, the author writes, in that time there were tall trees, but no.
So it highlights along so the students can keep up visually. The other option is, if a student is a pretty good reader but misses an occasional word, you can choose just one word and have it read back by the iPad. So if you tap on, say, the word ravines and tap on Speak,
Ravines.
then it'll say that word.
Searched.
The benefit of this is that a student can read the text multiple times to improve comprehension, whereas when a teacher is reading text to a student, it is unlikely that the student will be comfortable asking for the text to be read over and over again. To write and type onto the document, tap on the pencil icon top left. You have choices here. The second T from the left is for typing. Tap on it until it turns blue, and then tap in the spot that you want to write in. You can use Siri. This is my answer, period. You can say done, and then you can move the text around when the blue dots are visible. You can tap into the field to get rid of those blue dots. If you want to hear what you have written, you can tap on the text box until choices come up. Speak is one of them.
Type here. This is my answer.
If you want to put another answer on your page, you tap the T again, tap in a new spot, and type again. If you want to minimize the size of the text, you can grab the blue dots and make it smaller so that it will fit in your spot. The other option is to tap on the word inspector here on the top left of the keyboard, and it will give you some options on sizing. And then that will be more permanent. It will stay that size for you for the entire document. And then of course you can move it around. If a student has spelling issues and uses word prediction apps like CoWriter, they can copy and paste the text into ClaroPDF. I'll show you that. I'll double tap my home button to get out of that app for a bit and find my CoWriter, which is here.
This. Application.
So I've typed my sentence using the word prediction, and now I want this sentence to go into ClaroPDF. So I'm going to copy that text up here. Choose copy. Double tap the home button and get back into ClaroPDF, and then put it into a text box. One hint here is to tap the space bar a couple of times to make that box bigger. I find it's easier to paste that way. So I am tapping the space bar, and now I'm going to tap and hold and paste. Now the sentence that I wrote in CoWriter is in ClaroPDF. So it's just another option for writing. If you want to draw on the document, you can write words or you can circle multiple choice questions. You go to the pen icon here and you can start drawing. If you want to change the thickness or color of that marking, you go to this blue dot top right and it gives you some choices. Thickness, nice thick line, or you can change the colors here. You also have an eraser here. So now you have a completed document. You can choose to print or email it to a teacher. These are where your options are, top right corner. If you want to print off your worksheet and you're finding that when you print it's too dark because you have a colored worksheet or you have too many shadows, you have an option to take a photo ahead of time. So go to your camera and take a photo of the worksheet. This one is green. Okay, double tap on your home button. Now go to your photos and find the picture. Here it is at the bottom. So go to Edit, top right corner, and tap on Filters. Now you can see you have a lot of options. Find the brightest one, it looks like this one, and apply. And then save it.